Hello to all my lively ladies. You're very welcome to today's full body cardio and strength exercises. Okay, let's get warmed up before we begin. So just step touching, bringing those arms out to the side. That helps balance the body. More limbs we get moving early on, the quicker we get that heart rate up and the quicker we will get nice and warm. You can move off the spot as well, that's good. Gets those ankles nice and warm too. Great for the mobility of the feet. And move forward and back. That's it. Keep the arms up nice and high if you can. Let's do another 10 and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Good, now we hold our spot here. Last 2 and last 1. Take it into a nice lateral walk. Just moving across the room, side to side. Pump those arms by your side. And over we go. Now we have a nice no repeat mix today. So it's a bit of a mix of strength exercises and cardio moves. So we'll be getting the heart rate up here. That's it. Drive those elbows back. So 20 exercises. So that means lots of variety. And over we go. And our time to work today with each move is 48 seconds, 12 seconds in between each move. And that just allows you time to pick up a variety of weights. So if you do have a selection of weights, have them handy, because you may be able to go heavier with some of the moves and have to drop down for some other ones. Okay, let's hold it here in the middle now. Now, nice big knees up. Exaggerate your march, so drive those knees up, keep your back nice and flat, and really drive those elbows back. That's it, good. Lift, up, lift, and lift. Now crisscross the arms, keep the legs doing the same thing. Gently bringing your shoulder blades together there behind you. Is it good? Pull back. Now we're going to change this into a shoulder press. So 4 here, 3, 2, and 1. Now push up, up, up. Now really drive the hands up towards the ceiling, keeping your back nice and straight. Try not to lean back. Heart rate's coming up now as we go through our warm up. Push and pull down. That's it, good. 4 and 3, 2. Now I'm going to do a little heel tap here, or heel dig. So gently pressing the heel into the floor. And give me thumbs up here. Lift and lower the arms. Nice front raise. That's it. Just bending both knees slightly. Lift and lower. Good. Lift and lower. Last 2, and we'll change it into some tricep pushbacks. Last 1. Same thing with the legs. Push the arms behind. That's it. Pretend you're pushing something heavy there behind you. Push back, add a bit of resistance with your palms. Push. Feel the triceps working now in a nice stretch for your upper chest and your shoulders. Good. 4 to go. 3, 2. Now hold the 2 feet together here. Opening up the legs with our rainbow legs. We're opening up the hips. Try and find your balance here. As you lift one foot, it can make you feel a little bit unbalanced. So just finding that balance is important. Hip bones face the front. That's it, good. If you have trouble with that, just place both index fingers on your hip bones and try and use them as a guide to stop your hips from rotating. If they are overly rotating, go down a little lower and see if that works for you. That's it, up as high as your belly button if you can. Holding your core engagement, that's tightening or tensing up your pelvic floor first, so it's like that sensation that you feel that you're stopping like urine flowing. Hold that, do that first, and then tense up your rectus abdominis or your transversus abdominis first. The rectus abdominis will follow last, and that's your deepest abdominal layer. So basically you're just bringing your belly button, drawing it in from the pelvic floor, and then tightening up in around your belly button. just like 2 maneuvers. Down first, down low first, and then up a little bit around your belly button second. That's it, last 2. And last one, now side lunge or side step to begin with. Give yourself some room here. 2 feet together, step out. Make sure you don't have any dumbbells in your way. And step. So little side steps. We do have side lunges coming up a couple of times today, and if you do have trouble with them, just do a side step. It is essentially a lunge. It's just decreasing the range of movement, decreases the intensity of the move. If you can get a little wider and get your hips down a little deeper, and try that. Our first move is a side lunge with upright row. And over, and over. And our upright rows is great exercise for training the muscles in our upper back, our posture muscles. So we're getting upper and lower with exercise 1. Actually, all the moves really, apart from a few that are very isolated, like the triceps, most of them today will hit all the major muscle groups, which helps us burn calories more efficiently. Let's do 2 more. And the last one. We're ready for some leg kickouts. Kick the leg, kick, and kick. Now this is going to bring us a little bit of a stretch into our hamstrings, and that's the back of your thighs there. Kick low if you feel it knocks your balance too much. Use those arms, because the arms do help to counterbalance the body, and we're also bringing back in more limbs to keep the heart rate elevated, and we're working our shoulders here. Lift and up. That's it. Good. You might get a bit higher as you go through your time here. Lift up. That's it. And 4, 3, 2, and last one. Now I'm feeling like a little bit of a torso stretch just to end our warm-up. I was doing a lot of gardening yesterday, and my back is so stiff. So excuse me if I have to drop down weight today. You go with your heavier weights. I'm going to just see how I go with it. This feels good. This cardio is really helping to loosen out those achy muscles. And reach up and reach. Good. Reach up. Now 2 hands. But you might be feeling full of beans today. Muscles are nice and rested. So make sure you have those heavier weights at hand. And 4. Good. Punch it out. 3. And 2. And 1. Okay, I actually would do cardio now happily for the next half hour, because that warm-up felt really, really good, and I feel much more flexible now. But however, we are going to get started. So we're starting with our side lunge, upright row, other side, upright row, and just make sure that you see what range of movement you're able for with side lunges. Okay, now they're nice and warm from our warm-up. Right, so choose your weight. Let's start with the 3 kilograms. See how we go. Keep those feet marching, keep the heart rate elevated. Give yourself lots of space here. Side lunge, upright row, side lunge, upright row. So you can get down a little deeper or just decrease the range of movement to decrease intensity. Now separate out these 2 moves. I'm going to try and avoid running them into each other. And upright row. And drive those weights up to your chin. Up to your chin, back down to your legs. Upright row. And out. Lift, lower. That's it. Lift, lower. I just get that upright row in. Well done. Now we have a body slam coming next. So you can either do 1 weight or with 2. I like it with 2. We're kicking out as well. body slam, kick. Now the higher you kick up, as we said in the warm-up there, the more it's going to challenge your balance. So kick down low if you need to. And kick. Down. Try and keep the chest up. That's it. Don't look at the floor. Look straight ahead and kick. This is a lovely metabolic exercise. You can speed it up if you want to. Slam. Great work for the butt. Feeling those butt muscles working hard here. And kick. Down. And kick. Keep going. Come on. Heart rate's coming up. And kick it out. Great. Now we've a little pulse squat next. So let's get ready for that. 3 pulses. 1, 2, 3, and then up onto those toes for calf raise. 1, 2, 3, up onto the toes. 2, 3. If you're having issues with squats, just what I want you to do is a sit to stand in your chair. Don't fall forward there. 1, 2, 3. Just sit on a chair, tap it out, stand up, and you can add in a calf raise. You can do it with or without weights. 1, 2, 3. That's good. 1, 2, 3. Stretch it out. 1, 2, 3. And lift. 3 controlled pulses there. Avoid bouncing. Control, control. And up. Well done. Now we're back into a side lunge, but this time side, and then let's get the balance into a rear or back lunge, or side step, back step. You can bend your knees ever so slightly if that's what you want to do. Okay, just do what you can here. Holding the weights out in front is just making that exercise a little bit harder for us. It also really forces us to keep our chest upright. Okay, we don't want to be falling forward. That's good. Teaches us the correct body mechanics. Now the other leg will be next. Let's just focus on one side. That's it, good. Feeling a good stretch there in that hip flexor with that rear lunge. Getting our mobility in to our workouts. Well done. Okay, all right, let's do the other side. And even though that was pure strict strength, that got the heart rate up. Okay, those big muscle groups need a lot of blood. Okay, let's go. Side lunge and back. I'm a little bit unbalanced this side today. I just think it's just fatigue, general fatigue in the body. And down. That's it, good. And back. Don't worry if you need to scale back a workout. Drop weight, decrease range of movement, decrease your time that you're spending on a certain move. That's okay. That's fine. I have days like that as well. Just as long as you're showing up and just moving your body somewhat, that's good. That's what we need. That's it. And down. And I think we're there. Okay. Well done. Now we have a knee repeater. I'm going to drop down a little bit for this one. So continuous knee repeater, tricep kick back. Okay, let's get ready for that one. Knee. So the knee is coming forward, the palms are pushing back. You can lean slightly at the waist here. That just really gives you great power for your knee repeater. Push it back. That's it, drive back. Now you're going to feel that standing leg as it's there to support the body, keep us controlled and keep us balanced. That's it, really push back now. Feel those triceps working. You can make light weights feel heavy. That's it, by adding some resistance with your push. Now you can speed up if you want to get a little bit more cardio going. Keep going now, we're just there. Last one. Excellent job. Okay, other side. Little march in the middle to keep the heart rate elevated. Stop blood pooling around the feet. Okay, let's Let's get ready for it. Now, if you want to get the knee first, and then push back. That's it, just opposites here with the body. It's getting the brain switched on here as well. Drive back, come on. We're giving those triceps a good blast today. And back. Try and find that balance on that supporting leg. Grip the floor there with your toes. If you're barefoot on a wooden floor, it's great. You really can grip the floor. And back. Push back, come on. Just there now. Keep going. Last few seconds. Really feeling very stretched in my shoulders now at this stage. Well done, excellent job. Okay, now we have a narrow squat. I go a little heavier with that one, a suitcase squat or deadlift. And then front raises. So the challenge is here that you have to pick a weight that's going to challenge your lower half, but it might overwhelm your upper half a little bit. So see what you can do here. That's kind of the drawback with mixing big leg exercises like a suitcase squat or a narrow squat with a front raise. Working okay for me here so far. I hope it's working for you too. Sit back and lift. Shaping and toning those arms, shoulders. We did our biceps. We're heading into shoulders with this one. Down and lift. Now choose your weights for the next one. I think you can go heavy with this. This is a butt squeeze bicep curl. So squeeze out the rear. We get that going first, and then we'd add in our bicep curls. Okay. So we did a great amount of shaping and toning there with our narrow squat. That really is a great exercise for your glutes. And so is this one. This is hip extension. So working your glutes from a different angle. And that's the best way to train your body. Hit it from all angles. Don't be just doing the same exercises the whole time. That's it. Your body soon gets bored with that. Lift and lower, right up to your shoulders, down to your legs. Squeeze it out, slow it down. This is very much strength. Good, come on, keep going. Well done. Okay, now we have a modified curtsy. Choose what weights you want to do there. So we're just stepping back and sweeping the arms behind. You can go down a little deeper if you want to, into an actual curtsy, or keep it upright and make it a little bit more conditioning or cardio. Step back. Now don't step back on, force your heel into the ground there. Just keep the heel up there for me. Back on your toe. Sweep back. Come on. Sweep it right back. Feeling a lovely stretch in the shoulders again here after they were worked so hard. So you can see how mobility does get into your workouts. Good. Step it back. Step. Just there now. Let's do one more here. Excellent work. Okay, X punches. Now be careful, don't go too heavy with this one. So we are just stepping out, punching out the ceiling. Okay, this one's challenging on the upper body. Okay, 1, 2, that's it. Punch it out. Alternate the legs. Lift those weights. Up to the ceiling and down. Bring those elbows down towards your rib cage. That's it, you're doing great. Push it up, pull it down. Step out on the toe. Great work for the inner thighs. It's a real full body move. Getting those heart and lungs worked as well. Last 10 seconds, can you hang in? Feeling the burn with this one. Push through, come on. Well done, okay. Excellent job, that was great. Now I completely forgot to tell you that I'm using a step today, but I'm sure you spotted it there at the beginning. We're doing step ups into a side leg lift or pendulum. One side now, just focus on one side. That's it, and squeeze it out. Back, down, 1, 2, squeeze it out. And again, try not to lean too far to the side there. Again, using the weights as resistance like we did with our side lunge into rear lunge. Squeeze it out. If you don't have a step, what you need to do is just do knee, knee, pendulum, okay? 2, lift it out. You've got to become inventive when it comes to your workouts. And back, down. 1, 2, back, down. You should have a little look around your house. I'm going to add in some bicep curls here while I wait for that beeper. Why not? A few more strength moves is great. Okay, let's get going with the other leg. But you'd be amazed what you have around your house that you could use, as long as it's sturdy, it's not moving. That's it. Always test it without weights first, whatever you choose to step up and down on. 1, 2. I used to do that long before I had exercise equipment when I was in my 20s, and I liked to work out at home. I've always really been a person to work out at home. I did work out in gyms, but I do like to work out at home. And I was always finding things to step up and down on, garden steps, anything you could think of, wooden boxes. Let's get another one in and lift it up. Okay, now we have an upright row and lateral raise. I'm going to stagger the feet here. It just helps my lower back. So let's get ready for that. Upright row, lateral raise. Is the sweat flowing yet? I'd say it is. Upright row, lateral raise. So I would consider this exercise very strict. There's no movement of the legs. Very isolated to the upper half. Now that's not to say your abdominals are not working, they sure are. You can feel them tensing up there to keep the spine stable. That's it. Right up there. And this is our second time with upright row today. If you think back to exercise 1 with side lunge, upright row. So we're really hitting the back muscles here and the posture muscles along with the shoulders. Excellent, well done. Now we're into leg curls. So we're going to hit the hamstrings next, one side at a time. I'll just go a little heavier than the pinks. So it's just a basic leg curl and a bicep curl. So here we are getting the biceps again. And you can speed this up if you want to. I want you to really focus on lifting your heel up to your backside there, your butt cheeks. And curl those weights up to your shoulders. That's it. Good, curl, release. And when I say release, don't release all together. So don't let the weights flop down. Stay in control while those dumbbells are in your hands. So you just release, but hold tension there. That's it, good. We have something called time under tension in the fitness world. And the more your muscles spend in that tension, the more toned and shaped and stronger they become. Okay, other side. Let's do some calf raises while we wait for the beep. It's good, a good way to spend your time. Unless, of course, you really do need a little break, that's fine. Okay, let's go. And curl, and curl. That's it. Keep going. So earlier on we had a knee repeater and a tricep pushback for both legs. Now we're switching it up to a hamstring curl and a bicep curl. So the opposing muscle groups to the triceps. And if you work one side, always work the other. Kick it out. Let's go a little faster. Curl it out and kick that rear. Come on, you can do it. Cossack is next. So if you've been doing my strength workouts or my workouts in general, you'll know, be familiar with a Cossack squat at this stage. Now you can do this with one weight, one heavier weight, two lighter weights, or no weight at all. So it's really is just a lateral lunge. I'm going to need space for this now. And what we're doing is, so we're holding the lunge. So you're swaying side to side. Now, if you want to make it really hard, hold your weight out in front. That's very challenging. Watch your back. Pay attention to how your back feels. If that's too much, bring it into your chest. See if you can get down a little deeper. Lifting your toe increases intensity. It allows the bottom to get down deeper, increasing the range of movement, therefore increasing the difficulty of the exercise. And down. Come on. You can do this. This is great for your hips. How strong will they get doing this? And make your way up. Do your little heel to toe walk to get in. And then we're heading into shoulder pass over. Okay, so 1 or 2 weights. See how you go with this one? You're just passing them up and over your head. Now, unless you want to bonk yourself on the head, which I'm sure you don't, lift those weights nice and high. Up and over. I'm going into my staggered feet position again. That just helps my lower back. Lean slightly forward. That's great. It just avoids you leaning back, which is too much pressure on the discs in your back. Up and over. And over. Up and over. Come on, just tap them off your shoulder and go again. Tap and over. Come on, you can do this. This is tough. We are just there. What a burn for the upper body. Well done. You can really feel the abdominals working with it as well. Now we're into tricep kickback. Just give my grip strength a break. It's really exhausted. Down into that squatted position and kick back. Okay. Right, second last move. Make sure you're not going to bump the dumbbells off your legs. So you can get down a little deeper. Nice high arms with the weights there to really hit the triceps. And it's the only part of the arm that's moving is your bottom half. The upper half, just from the elbow to your hand, the upper half is very stationary. And that's what targets our triceps in this position. Come on, you can do it. And our last exercise are touchdowns. And that's a super metabolic exercise. I put that there last on purpose. This is very much an isolated exercise. The last two were very isolated. All right, you ready for a full body move? Okay, so choose your weights here. Okay, I'm going to go push myself and go with these ones, even though the body's feeling quite fatigued. And down, and reach up. Now it's a very wide squat here. Now again, if you have trouble squatting, sit to stand using your chair and reach up to the ceiling. That's it, good. You're basically just doing half a squat by doing that. Good. You're teaching your body the right mechanics. Keep your chest up high here. Punch out the ceiling, and if you enjoyed today's workout, I'd appreciate a thumbs up just below the video here. It gives me that instant feedback, and I'll bring you lots more workouts just like this one. And thank you so much to everybody who presses that thumbs up button. And there is my dumbbell clap for you and my double thumbs up for completing that workout. Well done. What an excellent job. I'm very, very breathless from that last move. Okay, I just absolutely love those touchdowns. They really get the heart rate up. They're very metabolic, great calorie burners. Bring the heart rate down. And let's stretch our bodies out. Good. Now if you have a mat, bring your mat in. Always keep your mat or something, a towel handy for our strength workouts, or any workout really. And just move this out of the way. Or if you're on a carpet, you'll be grand, okay? You'll probably more than likely be okay. Right, so we're going to kneel down. Put our hands on the floor. Looking forward to stretching my back here today with these stretches. And just again, just stay here for a few seconds and just allow your body to cool down a little bit. Let your muscles lengthen out somewhat. Now what I want you to do is try your best just to lift yourself up off your knee. This is challenging, and reach up to the ceiling. That's it, good work. Hold it there. Excellent. Just a couple more seconds. 3, 2, gently lower to your knee. And we just repeat that again. So back into that lunge, like a runner's lunge there, or sprinter's lunge position. There we go, just hold that stretch there. And if you're really having trouble with it, just raising yourself up on a high can modify this for you. So I have a step here in front of me, or even a chair. Just put your leg out to one side of whatever you're using. Put your hands on the base of the step or the chair or a coffee table, something, or an ottoman that you have in your house. Again, just becoming inventive to help you get through your cool down too. About 10 seconds here. You can increase your time as you get stronger. This is very, very tough stretch. You can really feel it here, the hip flexor, the front down into the quad, and gently lower yourself down. Right, let's do the other side. Oops. I'm just going into that forward lunge. Oh, it feels so good. Breathe throughout your stretch. Just try not to hold your breath. And just enjoy the freedom that our joints give us if we look after them. So it's important that we do look after our joints. Lift up. Now hold it here. You might find one side you're a bit more unbalanced than the other. Reach up to the ceiling. That's it. Good work. 4, 3, hold it, 2, and 1. I can feel myself tipping. Okay, back down we go, and we'll do that one more time. Feels really nice. And up we go. And hold it. That's it. Bring those fingertips right up to the ceiling. 3, 2, and time. Okay, come on out of it. Now we're just going to sit down into our 90-degree stretch here. This is a lovely stretch if you can manage it. So it's very basic. You just put one leg behind, the other in front, and we just sit here and hold it. And what we're doing in here is we're just opening up the hips, the groin area, working on our internal, external rotation, which a lot of people lose as they get on in the years. Again, just through bad habits, sitting for many long periods of the day. But if you could just get to the floor and just spend some time sitting on the floor like this, it is great, especially after a workout when you have a little bit of sweat on your skin. It really, really is helpful. Now I'm going to link up a longer cool down for you. In the description box below the video here, you'll find my cool down playlist, and lots and lots there to choose from, ranging from about 10 minutes right up to 30 minutes. That'll be a good one to do on an active rest day. Let's sit back into child pose before we finish up. Walk those fingertips away, and a great one if your back is aching. Again, you can hit the latissimus dorsi muscle group here. That's it, good work. Press those palms into the mat. Well done. Feels really lovely. And of course, if you have time, it would be nice to repeat all of those moves again. Or like I say, just do one of the longer cool downs that I have posted on the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. You did a wonderful job, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a lovely day.